Yay! We're live! All right, cool. Has anyone else been having internet issues this past week? Man, I got connected and I'm here in the StreamYard and I'm streaming on YouTube with you guys today. Thank you for coming, everybody, and those who watch later after the chat, thanks for coming. Appreciate you. Welcome all old friends and new friends. Hope you all had a great weekend. We're 2 weeks away from Christmas. All right. All right, let's see here. Who do we got in here with us today? 4 o'clock, Jim Thomas says. It's 4 p.m., so excited. Oh, wait. It's 4 p.m., so I'm extra first, is what Jim Thomas says. Hey, Crabtree. Carl, good to see you. Bulldog, good to see you. Sweet. Hey, Terry. All right. Let me get this thing a little bit over this way. All right. So the title for today's live stream is Fatwood Anonymous, it's your turn. I'm going to turn a handle today, and shortly after 9 o'clock, I'm going to do a giveaway. The handle that I turned tonight, live with you guys, is going home with one of you. And I'm going to fix a ferro rod in it, finish it, and ship it to you in time for Christmas. That's why tonight's chat is called It's Your Turn. I got, let's see here, some little Annie Oakley pendants from Sticker Mule. I thought that was pretty cool, just in time for Christmas. You can hang them in your window as a sun catcher after you hang it on your tree. I like these silly things. Speaking of this pendant, this is acrylic, and they gave me a promotional deal on an acrylic sign also, and I don't know if you can see it from there. Yeah, there it is, right there. Let's see if I can get the camera to follow me over here. Yeah. It's really pretty. I should get a closer look at it someday, but I thought that was cool. Sticker Mule's been giving me all kinds of fun deals. Another deal I got from Sticker Mule. Now, by the way, I'm not paid to advertise. I've just loved Sticker Mule since I first started. When I first started YouTube, I learned that there was a little bit of a community and people had their own channel stickers, and I'm like, oh, I want one. When I had enough money, it was Rex Covington from Lone Star Rider said best place to get stickers was Sticker Mule, and I've been with Sticker Mule ever since. That was about 2017. Yeah. The only thing Sticker Mule doesn't have that I wish they did was postcards and iron-ons. I've had to go to 2 different companies for those. These little envelopes, I added the little Merry Christmas on here. But these little envelopes they started selling are perfect. And I'll show you for, look at this. Which one do we want? Take that one. Okay. I mean, it's like perfect timing to come up with these and give these to me for cheap, because I just started turning, and guess what fits in these oh so perfectly? Boop. Just like that. Closes right up. Ta-da! How cool is that, huh? Yeah. Okay, and I got, I've shown these off before. I fill these full of Maya dust, and they keep it fresh. I know most of you probably ain't smokers, but if you ever dug into a bag of tobacco and it's nice and, humid and pinchable, These bags keep my Maya dust perfect, fresh. You just fluff it right out, fires right up. Who wants dry, dusty Maya dust? You can't light that stuff. And then they offered me another bag, and I thought they were the bubble mailers because I only had one bubble mailer left. They were like these, but padded envelopes. And they were really big. I'll get those. Well, guess what? They weren't bubble mailers. They were thin plastic just like these, only they're huge. Well, when I started turning, I've done like 9 handles this week. Those big giant bags, when I really get to turning, hold even more Maya dust. I'm a little late, but then not seeing the video when it was shown. Yeah, yucky dry tobacco, right, Carl? So I said, what the heck? I had a lot of Maya dust last night. So I took one of these big giant bags and I filled it, and I didn't do what I'm supposed to do and write. I'm getting in the habit of writing what kind of pine it is. That way, if somebody wants, some fresh Maya dust, they can get Austrian pine or yellow pine or red pine or jet pine or white pine, Scots pine, whatever kind of pine I'm turning. Have you noticed anything else? My sister got me this lovely light, and you can see me so much better. My sister was shopping and got some deals and got me this sweet, big, huge, tall, professional tripod that you're sitting on right now, and this really cool light. Let's see if I can show you. Yeah. See? For those who have been to my past live streams, since I've been doing the live streams down here, you've known I need to get better light over here rather than talking to you guys and having all the light behind me. Now I can show you what I'm working on, and it's exciting. I was really excited to go live last Sunday, but I was having back spasms from hell for about 2 weeks, and then I've been good for about 5-6 days now. Knock on Fatwood. Well, I hope we get more people in here in the next half hour, because we're going to turn something, and one of you is going to get it. I wonder if there's a cool place I can hang this in here. I'll put you up there. That one needs a loop on it. All right, I can put this one away. Now I'll show this one off real quick. I don't know how many of you know Shane. I'm trying to remember what his channel name is. I keep wanting to say Shane's World, but I think that's a movie. Shane always says what in his videos. He hasn't done videos in a while, and he's met up with Calvin's Corner 72 a few times because they don't live too far from each other. Well, that Shane is getting this ferro rod, and I made that for him. Oh yeah, that light really does look good. Might be a little too bright. Might want to soften it a little. But it's got some really nice knots in it. And hopefully I brought my phone down here. Let me tell you what, man. Once I get these mounted with a rod and finished with epoxy resin, it's like this thing's solid as a rock, man. You could really crack someone's skull with these things. It's really fun once they're finished because you can really look and see. Well, I'm going to have to turn that away for a second. There we go. Let's see here. I don't know if that really shows like I want it to. But I just cannot believe how resinous some of this stuff is. I mean, good golly. I've turned 2 pieces of Austrian pine that, thank God I saved them. I looked back for the video last March. Steve and I were fatwood hunting, and we found some dead Austrian pines, and we were cutting the branches off, and they were rust colored, kind of like rust. It's like cool and weird. Well, when I turn them on my lathe, they become caramel colored. And it's like the coolest thing ever. I made 2 handles out of that stuff. You've seen one of them on my recent video. I thought I swept over here. I don't like stepping on sawdust because it just, sawdust sticks right to your feet and hitchhikes the ride into the house, and we don't want that. Let's see. Okay. I was going to charge a really big penny for this rod, but the rod's a little crooked. I'm kind of like, because this is the coolest piece ever. This is that caramel coloring from that rusty Austrian pine, Fatwood. And it's just incredible. It's too bad I couldn't get more. But then again, the place where I harvested the rust-colored Austrian pine, I didn't have my pole saw. So I need to go back there sometime and see if there's any more branches that I can reach with the pole saw. Because this stuff is cool. I mean, you'd really have to hold it in your hand to see it. But, that reminds me. I've got to stop for a second and activate my listings, because I've told everyone since my video where I made the 4 handles, I told everyone they'd be available for sale right before Fatwood Anonymous. I did not do that, so I need to do that right now. Everyone buys everything up so quickly that when I go on my live stream and some people are interested, and I have to say, I'm sorry, they've already been taken, because people just right out of my store. My store is almost empty, and I mean, I stocked it. So I'm going to have to start rationing what I post and just post a little bit at a time, because it goes so fast and I want everyone to have the chance. But this one has not had photos yet or has been listed. But this one will be for sale, and this thing is cool as heck. It feels like a rock. I swear this handle weighs more than the rod itself, which is crazy. Too bad you can't smell it. A pole saw or a pole saw? No, it's neither, Steve. It's neither P-O-L-L or P-O-L-E. It's P-O-L-E, not P-U-L-L or P-O-L-L. Pole, P-O-L-E. Okay, so put you where you belong. Now, those 4 handles for sale, the 4 ferro rods that are for sale, I put them in the store, but I saved them as a draft. So I can just hop on the computer, find it, publish, 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 done. I've got some family members interested too, so I just made them a couple itty bitties. I'll get those for surprise gifts for Christmas. All right, let's hope this works. Took me like 15 minutes to join you guys because of this crummy connection. All right, Fatwood Queen Etsy. Cool, it popped up. Come on, keyboard, we're not that far from the computer. All right, come over here. Listings. There's those 4 beauties. Let's see here. Draft. I can't believe it. I only have 47 active listings. I've always kept over 100. And I'm only 8 sales away from hitting 500 sales. How's that for 1 year? All right. Click on this one. Come on, Mousy. There you go, publish. You are about to publish new listing. It costs you 20 cents to take it down. You must agree. Of course. Next one. That is the rust colored handle. I'm going to show you guys these here real soon once I get them. Come on. Let me publish. Why is it not letting me publish? Why? Because I already did. We'll go back then. This should go pretty smooth. Okay. This one over here. This is such a cool ferro rod handle. I had no idea that a pine knot, that crappy, sappy sapwood, would turn out to look like a burrowwood when you turn it. I would have never guessed. Come on, quit playing games. There we go. Come on, Mousy. There you go. Publish. And we got two publish. Publish. Okay, next. Publish. Publish. Next. Okay. Move to active listings. Well, if I can't figure them all out, I will when it's over. Why it's not wanting me to. Right. Okay, one remaining. It's going to let me publish it. And you guys get to watch me look up at the wall for a while. Isn't that fun? Right, cool. It's going to let us publish. And that's it. Publish. Cool beans. There. StreamYard. We got Ed from Shop Rag, Indian Hemlock, Gator, John Mooring. Hey, this is cool. Who else? Tavy, Allie. Oh my God, bunches of you here. Wow. Sweet. Let's see what y'all said here. I should send back the pieces I bought so she can turn them. Yes. Yes, Ed. Ship me some wood. I want to hook you up. You've been a good customer. Huh? Paul saw. Saw whose pole? The rod is tilted for better spark distributed. Okay, I'll put that down in the description then. Thank you for the idea. This is incredible. All right. Good evening, dear. It's good to see you so much. Thank you, baby. I like this little space too. I love it. All right. Still want to try sanding on a lathe. 2K 2500 grit. Look this lacquer. Yeah. I was wondering, John, or will it get sticky? All right, I don't understand you, Shop Rag. I was wondering that John, or will it get sticky? Maybe it's a typo. Maybe use lapping film. All right. I think I'm good with the keyboard for a minute. I still cannot believe how this stuff turned out. And I can't believe that my sister found a perfect light for me for less than $5 in this killer professional freaking tripod that goes a mile high. Man, some people like shopping for deals. Glad to have them in my family. Now, usually I don't want to make such a short handle, but I see a lot of you guys turning. And you can take the smallest thing and make a handle out of it. And I saw this pine knot. I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, I've got another pine knot from the same stump because Dan and Cindy from the channel Plain Wore Out. Dan and Cindy sent me a Fatwood stump last year from Florida. It was kind of funny. And I harvested what I could out of it, and then Steve cut out the knots for me, and that's how I made this. And I found the other knot, but I don't think I can, it's not as big as the other one. Go easy on the innuendos. All right. Yeah. There's that other yellow pine knot. I might be able to turn something out of it. If I cut it right here, and cut it right here, cut this part off. Or I could do it this way. It wouldn't be much, but I'd end up with another one of these cool suckers. I really like that. I think I might be a little over bright. Because when I go to hold something up, it shines so bright, it just glares. I am Steve's Woodworking and Homestead. You mentioned use shellac, but I really like using epoxy resin. It just gives it a thick, hard gloss. It's just, I love it. I took some epoxy resin just for fun, and I poured it in a Dixie cup, a little paper cup for like a bathroom, and I blended in some mica powder to try to make it like a pine resin color, a little bit glossy and sparkly, and some swirls of yellow and orange. But it didn't harden right, and it was all sticky, and I'm like, damn, I was fixing to start turning some epoxy handles already. Thank you, Kelly. You finally made it. Everybody give a big round of applause. Yes, you made it. Thank you, Allie. Thank you. I've had so many fails and flops. It always feels good to finally get something, turning. These cute little ones here I made for my uncles in Oregon. They've been watching what I do on Facebook for years. And I'm going to see if I can turn them into a couple of pyros. Yay. I love color. All right. What was I was fixing to show, and I put it up here. Another customer of mine named Eddie Kataya, he shipped me a nice piece of high-speed steel when he got me that silky saw. And I sent it to a family member. Could have just drove over there, but I threw it in the mail, with some gifts. And asked him if he could cut the high-speed steel down for me to a few pieces. I'm like, sure. He even hooked me up with some of the stuff that he's got that he doesn't use, because he's got a whole big pole barn full of industrial machining. He's still got to run the phase 3 electrical to get them all up and running. He might be done with that. I need to go check on that. But I thought, you know what? I've seen some high-speed steel that's thin and flat. I like them flat, but they're cheaper, and I get more of them. So I'm hoping to go cut these down. I've got 10 of them, and that'll end up being 40 strikers, and that'll keep me busy for a while. Yep. Most people around here is either a Steve or an Ed. I mean, there's a handful of Steves and a handful of Eds. No Toms or Harrys. A few Richards. Oh yes, put this back where it belongs so I don't lose it. So for those of you who just came in and you weren't here in the beginning, the title of this show is Fatwood Anonymous. It's your turn. Because I'm going to turn the handle, and then shortly after 9 o'clock, or whenever I get around to it, y'all are going to pick a number or guess the weight of something. We'll figure something out, make a fun drawing. The handle that I turn tonight will be fixed with a ferro rod, and it'll be yours, and it will make it to you before Christmas. If you're still here for the drawing. And I forgot my wig. No, I forgot my headband. Because I'm about to turn something. I've got to learn my tools a little better, but I'm just right now practice. Lately I've just been better with the bolt, with the roughing gouge. Oh, and I got some new tools. I went ahead, they're just mini ones, just to start out with. But I got myself some carbide tip cutting tools. Trying to learn those. It's taking me some time. My hands got to get used to it, and I got to slow down and stop trying to muscle everything. To get another spot over here. So much fun when you're organized. I need a spot for this. I don't have any more hoops for my pegboard. This might work. That'll do for now. Oh, Steve's Woodworking at Homestead. I hope you're still here. I've got good news. It was supposed to come today. I think I found an adapter to that Nova chuck that you gave me for my lathe. I think I have. It's been killing me. I ordered it Thursday. It was supposed to come Friday. Then they said Saturday. Then they said Sunday. I paid $27 for that thing. They got tons of 8 thread count per inch, but I took my calipers over the threads where my spur drive goes, and it's 8 thread count per half inch, so that makes it 16 thread count, right? So fingers crossed. I do believe the adapter that came with the chuck, kind of hard to tell, but I think that's 8 thread count on the inside. And I'm pretty sure I just need the 16. So fingers crossed that the damn thing shows up and it works. Because I've been excited. I'm like, I don't usually check the door, check the computer. Is it here yet? Is it here yet? But I have been for 4 days. And right before going live, I did one last look. It's like, I was hoping to get it in time because I'm excited. I would really like to finally get this on my cheap little Harbor Freight lathe. Careful, Shlisa. They will grab the wood. Yes, you're talking about them carbide bits. Yep. I've got to get more gentle and more tender with this lathe because I just want to beef it. Your drive is only 1/2 inch. Yes. Is that a bad thing? Now, the bad thing about this new tripod, it gets up higher, but it's a little bit more difficult to pick up and move around like I have been lately. This sucker right here, let's see. You might actually get more than just an hour with me today, if my back will let me. Boy, I got that on there pretty good. Sorry, I hope you didn't have headphones on. That probably would have hurt your ears. Oh, I need to catch up. I'm behind. Hey, Tolly, good to see you back. Yeah, that's only ½ inch. And that thing don't want to zoom in unless my head down here, probably, because that camera follows me here. Camera, come down here. Yeah, it's only ½ inch. Hopefully that's all right. Suppose I can look at that adapter. Yeah, that is. I don't know, man. Fingers crossed, it's all I can do. Just as long as I can return the damn thing when it don't work, because it was $27. The 8-thread count was only $13. You know? All right, got her tightened back up. Whee! There, how's that? Come back up here now. There we go. Yep, always the one you need with the most money. Nice and slow. All right, I'm gonna go find a headscarf so I can get started on turning. Boy, I didn't clean very well, did I? Freaking Maya dust on the button, on and off switch. Open the window. We actually got rain and snow mixed today. It was crazy. What a nice size shop you have, Shlisa. Well, thank you, Carl. I remember when you were dabbling in the blacksmithing, if I remember correctly. I thought that was pretty cool too. All right, now we put on the corny Christmas shirt. Keeps the sawdust from getting down my shirt. There we go. That skin's pretty sensitive, if you know what I mean. All right, time to climb in. Yeah, a lot of people have been saying that. Thank you, Allie. It's a little hard to keep up with keeping my store stock lately. I went out Friday. Steve and I stopped to check a different part of the woods, and it was really quite disappointing. Trees were too close together, the branches were too puny, but I did end up with some fatwood when we went out Friday, and it was very incredible color. Just the few pieces that we got, really nice, dark, rich. And I'll be turning one of those pieces tonight, and it'll be going in your Christmas basket if you're still here for the drawing and you win it. Let's see, I think I've turned some already, come to think of it. I haven't sat down to edit yet. I'm trying to think which one came from that. Oh, that's right, they're not finished yet. Yes. So I harvested some Fatwood Friday. I turned 4 or 5 handles last night, but I've still got to drill the holes, epoxy the rod in the handle, and then when that's done, I'll finish it with epoxy around the outside. Then we'll get to see how pretty it is. One of my favorite parts on a wood lathe, wood turning video is when they're all done and they start shining it up and it just pops. You know, when you start putting your finish on your piece of wood after you've turned it, that's the best part. It's like a reveal. And I'm not doing it that way. I'm not finishing my projects right here on the lathe. I'm finishing them later. All right, so there are 3 pieces left. Time to turn on the smell-o-vision. Yes, tonight, your smell-o-vision pack, you will want the high-octane red pine. I plan on beefing up the smell-o-vision eventually and making bigger packs, because those puny little wimpy packs I put in there, I mean, come on, I'm going to have gobs of Maya dust. I can send much bigger packs, and I got the envelopes for it. Where did I'm keeping them with, found a new home for them. Anyways, so, can't really see the color anymore because they're not fresh cuts. But that stuff right there is blood red, super rich Fatwood. And if I can complete the handle without screwing it up, I got 3 tries, then we'll do a giveaway. And I'll finish it, I'll put it in the mail, and hopefully get it to you before Christmas. And hopefully you don't live too far away. All right, so these are actually all ready to go. I just got to decide which one I want to do. This one's pretty spectacular. I'm going to go with the best one first, even though I'm going with this one. Let's see. Thank you. I like it when people compliment my wood. Mother Nature gets most of the credit. Make sure we're in there. Yeah, that feels more like it. Yeah, had I known how crummy this thing really was, I probably would have started saving up, which I think I still will. I'll get a better lathe someday. Sometimes it's best to start with the crappiest, then you got a little newfound appreciation. All right. Yeah, how's that? Not bad, huh? Oh, thank you, Allie. Now that you mentioned that, I'm hoping this week. No, this week I'm going to be going through the briars and clipping and trying to blaze me a trail to access that huge piece of fatwood I keep seeing. But I've got a video coming up that I haven't done yet. I found a new forest. It's going to depend on the weather, of course. It's not a new forest, a new part of the forest. I've gone in a little deeper. I've looked at it a little bit better. There's some pretty cool stuff back there, and as soon as I get a good day, I want to take everyone through the forest with me, because you got to cross this big meadow and then go around this bend, and there's another meadow, and then you come up onto this stand of pines, and then it starts going downhill through the pines into this little wet marsh. And I've looked at the map a little harder, and there's even a better spot further down. So I'm really excited to go there, because that's the same forest with the majestic Austrian pines. And it's really cool. I can look on the map and look on that piece of property, and I can see the dead trees, and I love it. It's like, oh, I'm starting to recognize, what kind of pines just by the satellite maps. And I cannot wait to take you with me through the woods, Allie, and the rest of you. I'm looking forward to that. It's pretty cool back there. Wasn't finding much fatwood, but pretty cool place. And I was finding mushrooms last spring out there. Got to them a little too late, so I was surprised because everyone picks out there. All right, let's get ready to rumble. Hopefully not too much of a rumble. As you've noticed, I haven't put any fancy design patterns in my handles yet. I haven't felt the need to, and I'm still learning my tools. So this is just going to be a nice clean shaving, so you can see the colors, and then I'll finish it. It won't be nothing fancy. Yeah. I think it's time to clean this. Yesterday or last night, I had shavings hanging off of this thing. I can't wait to edit yesterday's video. Man, that was fun. Don't do anything fancy. Keep it natural. You too, baby. Love ya. I don't have my rubbing alcohol down here. Down for the count. Coming loose on me. Thought I checked everything. That's not the right one. Gotta not let myself get distracted. Stay up there. You'll be good. Pretty big wrench, ain't it? Work with what I got. Need a better place for that. Back in action. It's not 9:30 already, is it? Well, that hour went by quick. Wow. Wow. Man, I'm sorry you guys ain't up closer. This is going to be awesome. Holy smokes, man. How much for a bag of fat dust? Oh, trying to remember what I have them for sale for online. I think I have them for $8, but that's kind of outrageous. I can't remember. Night, Robert. It's good seeing you. Appreciate you coming by. Oh, nice. You probably don't like the sound of this because I'm doing something wrong. Put your tool down, Shlisa, so you can use both hands. There it is. Yeah, hours ago, for sure. Yeah, I think Bulldog and Crabtree were, no, not Crabtree, Bulldog and Jim Thomas that showed up and commented way back when I first posted this at 4 o'clock. Yeah, that's hours ago. Thanks for the thumbs up. All right. I need to get another cutting block down here so I could cut these without having to go outside. Yeah, I did kind of get that edge. All right. I don't know, man. Maybe I made it a little too thin because it was so rich. But now you at the drywood, suppose that had gone a little bit more. Looks like I'm gonna have to sand it too because I caught it with my parting tool. But hey, I'm getting practice. All right. Time to clean the goo off of my saw. Yes, it was Jim Thomas that was first to give the thumbs up, and I think Bulldog. I've got a big piece of wood to put here so I can cut on it, but I keep forgetting to move it so it'll dry because it got wet. And I don't want to bring no wet piece of wood in my house. I don't have anywhere to saw right now in here. And I don't want to take you outside because it's dark out. Take you to the woodshed. I'll do that when I'm not live. Feels like she's ready for a little tightening too. All right. Okay. Now you get to watch me sweep. This stuff has to be bagged up right away while it's fresh. Plus, it's good to clean up after yourself. All right. So how are we going to draw the winner? You could guess a number, or maybe I can get a big piece of wood and my scale and everyone can guess the weight. Whoever gets closest to the actual weight will win a ferro rod. Wow. That dust has some very rich color to it. So you'll get the Maya dust with your ferro rod. That's some dark Maya dust. All right. Get a bag for your shavings. God, I feel like I'm all professional here. All this fancy packaging. You guys got to let me know when my thing's sticking up all funny. Got my dunks cap on. Yeah, she's already guessing numbers. Imagine it gets sticky leaving it. Oh, yeah. I'm going to give it to Jim. Jim should have. Oh, yeah. Okay. There we go. I think I can fit it all. This is some really curly, stringy stuff. Very stringy. All right. In she goes. Go. I swear I spend most of my time sweeping when I'm down here. I need to mop soon. It's the time of year where everyone's coming in and it's muddy outside. Okay. Now, these are called stand-up pouches. You see there at the bottom. So as long as I push that down and open up the bottom, they stand right up. Try to get most of the air out, keep it fresh and sticky. Okay. Here we go. It's giveaway time. Round of applause, please. All right. This will get finished. You'll get your Maya dust. You'll also get a pack with Christmas ornaments. And yeah. Okay, we're going to weigh that piece. I might not even have to weigh this piece. I think I got it written on it already. Nope. It's only how long. Oh, there's the weight right there. Oh, okay. All right, everybody. Now you can start guessing now. Hopefully I can keep up with you. 22, 7, 4, 4 1/4. Now we got to wait for the delay. We got a 5. We got a 5.4. Hey, SKS. Let me go get the scale. You guys stop guessing now. I want to be right on the money. A couple of you are really close. Howdy, Nathan. How you doing, man? All right. A couple of you are real close. All right. The guessing game is over. Stop. We're going to weigh this now. Okay? No more guesses because I'm going to need to scroll back and see you guys. Time's up. Okay, here goes. It says 5.5 on the piece, but the scale says 5 pounds, 4.2 ounces. So that would be 1/4 ounce, 5 1/4. Woo, pushing it, 6 pounds on there, huh? All right, let's go to the beginning. Here, there's that 5.4 I saw. You go, Mountain Man, pretty close, but SKSU goes more. Bulldog went over. Nope, that's 2.9. I thought Bulldog had 5.9. 4.75, 6.6. Looks like SKSU go. You're getting the handle, the Maya dust, and your Christmas ornaments. Round of applause, everybody. Congratulations, SKSU go. I have your address too, so you won't have to send that to me. And I promise we will do this again, but not before Christmas. All right. This is so fun. Woohoo! Yeah. Yep, we'll cut that down. Get a hole in it. Epoxy the rod in there. It's going to need a little bit of sanding right about here. It's a little dry. And once I get the rod in there and it's solid, then I'll finish it with some epoxy. All right, that was fun. I hope to do that again sometime when I get a little bit better at this. All right, now, what I must always do when I fill one of these bags. I'm getting pretty good at it, a little self-discipline. Rich, because this is really rich. Rich red pine. And this one's going to have SKS on the bottom of the bag, so I don't misplace it, because that's some pretty darn rich Maya dust. And when I get my tools right, when I sharpen them, I get some pretty nice curls too. Ta-da! Uh-oh, what'd I miss? What'd I miss? No way. Really? Well, congratulations, SKS. I'm sorry I didn't send you one sooner. We can't have any ferro rod virgins on this chat. You all need a ferro rod. If you don't have a ferro rod, let me know. We'll figure a way out. But you can't go without a ferro rod. Get you hooked up, SKS. Your first ferro rod. Congratulations. Heck yeah. Bawa? Oh, he does mostly flint and steel. Well, you're going to get a pack of char cloth too. Some of you saw in one of my videos coming soon, I've got tinder packs. The reason I haven't posted them on my store yet is because I wasn't 100% satisfied with my tinder packs. Silly me, I was trying a new tinder and I didn't test it very well. It lights up like you wouldn't believe, but I tried a new tinder and I put, gosh, I'm ashamed to say this. I put cattail fluff in my tinder packs. Cattail fluff is flyaway fluff. And when you go to take your cedar bark out of the tinder bag and your birch bark, it's all entangled with floaty, flyaway cattail fluff. And I don't want somebody to open one of my bags and get bombarded by flying fluff everywhere and getting all up in their hair and their face and their clothes. So I took care of all of that. No more cattail fluff. Have any of you seen the video where the guy gets the chick in the car to take a bite of that hot dog looking cattail? You know, the cattails that you see in the wetlands and stuff like that. Any of you seen that video? She goes to bite into it and it's just right for, she bites into it and a poof, big old ball of fluff up in her face and in her mouth. It was hilarious. But, yeah, so I took all the cattail fluff out of the 20 tinder packs that I made and I replaced them with jumbo cotton balls. I'd rather it all be stuff that I harvested myself. Cattail fluff wouldn't have worked anyways because it's basically seeds and I really don't like spreading seeds around because don't go there, Steve. I don't believe in sharing seeds and shipping them all over because of invasive plants and all that. So got rid of all of that and I'll be putting my tinder packs up pretty soon. Comes with char cloth and light fatwood with a piece of rich fatwood and red cedar bark, all nice and fluffy and stringy curlies of birch bark. And I think there was a couple more things I'm still going to add to them. But, yeah, cattail fluff. Just for funsies, after I got all the cattail fluff out, I got like 3 big giant bags of it just packed. I put some on the ground and I pointed the camera at it and I took my ferro rod and I went, and poof, man, this thing just lit right up like, wow. And then, and the pile was still there. So I opened it up, fluffed it, hit it again, caught fire, took a stick and opened it up because it was all like, it's not burning what's in the pile. And man, it was just crazy. Dang, I got 3 videos to edit. I forgot about that one. Oh, Terry's seen it. All right. Take care, Carl. I'm getting out of here pretty soon, too. My medication time is 9:30. I should have ended it then. Allie's gone, too. All right. I think I'm going to hang it up, too. One more thing I got to show. And I hope I brought it down here. I might have left it on the table. Linda Campbell asked me to make a Fatwood Life sticker. There it is. Oh man, I forgot about all that sticky mine dust I haven't got out from under my shoes yet. Here we go. It's supposed to be at an angle like that. Anybody that wants one, email me, fatwoodqueen@gmail.com. And I bought 50 of them. I got a pretty good promotional deal. 50 of them for $19. So yeah, it's pretty cool. She asked me to design one, so I got to ship her a bunch of these tomorrow. And yeah, it's a new sticker. I even put one up on my board already. Yeah, it's been more than an hour, and I had fun, and I appreciate y'all for joining me. Hey, the 88 Katana, what's good? MCK, y'all show up right when I'm ending. I always feel bad. But I appreciate you coming anyways. Who else did I miss? Sweet. All right. Okay, I hate getting that stuff in my eyes hunting. Your sister and I were kids, we would throw them at each other. Poof. Yeah, they go poof. As much as I'd like to stay from, aw. Mix it with a little wax. Great idea. I still got some. Cowboy Kelly's seen it. There's a girl that does it too. Flammable snowflakes. Oh, Jim Thomas says I only have 100 ferro rods. I need another. Cowboy Kelly loves fat and fluff. Sweet. All right. Freaking A, yeah. You're always late. What's up with that? Thank you, everybody. Really do appreciate you. And hopefully I see you again before Christmas. And keep it burning and turning and learning and all that good fun. I'm going to find my keyboard and end this chat. Bye-bye. You guys are all awesome, man. Appreciate you. This was fun. It'll get even more fun as time goes by. Cheers.